Hi everyone. Our research is about an investigation of anthropomorphism in chatbot systems by gender and individual differences factors. Anthropomorphism is the tendency to attribute human features to non-human entities. Anthropomorphic design are adopted by more and more AI systems, such as intelligent voice call, customer service chatbot, and even large language model systems. These technologies increasingly influence human activities and our daily decisions. Previous research has pointed that the perceived level of anthropomorphism varies among individuals. To investigate potential factors, in this study, we designed a chatbot system resembling a financial advisor and conducted an online experiment. There are 3 hypotheses we proposed combining the previous researches and heuristic assumptions. Since existing studies has pointed out anthropomorphic design could increase this perceived anthropomorphism in chatbots, our first hypothesis inherently follows this phenomenon. At the meantime, several researches reveal that men might be more inclined to attribute more human qualities onto AI. Based on these hints, our second hypothesis is that men exhibit a higher perceived anthropomorphism than women only when the tendency for anthropomorphism is high. Finally, we empirically assume there's no significant gap for the perceived anthropomorphism between the gender when the chatbot exhibits human-like features. Therefore, our third hypothesis is that, when the chatbot is not anthropomorphized, does a difference between male and female users with a high anthropomorphism tendency occur? There are 6 steps in the study. First, we recruited participants from Amazon and Turk. Next, we redirected them to our experiment platform. Before the interaction starts, we collected their demographic data. We also collected their anthropomorphism tendency using individual differences in anthropomorphism questionnaire. After that, participants were randomly assigned to machine-like or human-like chatbot to accomplish a simulated financial investment task. Finally, we measured their perceived anthropomorphism immediately when the interaction ended. In our experiment, we employ the stimuli designed by previous research. We crafted a machine-like and a human-like chatbot based on identity, visual and conversation cues. Our chatbot system answered based on the information provided by the user and the built-in rules. During the interaction, participants were required to follow the instructions displayed in a box on the left of the screen to complete the financial advisory tasks in order. In our analysis, we divided participants into 3 groups based on their individual anthropomorphism tendency. To test our hypothesis, we performed a 3-way ANOVA analysis on perceived anthropomorphism between design cues, individual anthropomorphism tendency level and gender. We found the manipulating anthropomorphism via design cues had the expected effect, which supported our hypothesis 1. We also found 2 significant interaction effects during the analysis. The one is involved a 2-way interaction between anthropomorphism tendency and participant gender. And the other one is a 3-way interaction between all the independent factors. The interaction plot shows that a high anthropomorphism tendency amplifies perceived anthropomorphism for male participants, but dampens it for female participants. Our study points that for AI designers it is important to consider the interplay between users' gender and individual anthropomorphism tendency when they design AI systems such as chatbots. However, our study has limitations. For example, we don't consider other individual and situational factors which might play a role in shaping perceived anthropomorphism in AI systems, so in the future, we plan to delve into personality-related factors and prior experience to discover how they interact with individual tendencies and gender to influence perceived anthropomorphism.